Hey, buddy. Excuse me.
Need something?
I can't really say.
Need something?
All the supplies money or violence can buy.
I might take a look.
Hey, you heard of University Point? No? Ain't surprising. The Institute wiped the place off the map.
Yeah,
He looked just like
I know all
Sammy,
about
too.
them.
Yeah, sure as hell didn't act like them. Institute thinks they can replace people with synths in this town? They got another thing coming.
What am I gonna tell his mother?
Hey, just your friendly neighborhood watch. Shooting down Institute spies as they crop up.
Another gun. Everyone's gonna have to step up.
Anything useful?
it's better in our hands
Got your
anyway.
back. No worries.
What happened here?
Ah, poor Sammy got snatched up by the Institute. Then those bastards send this low-rent double in his place. It's pathetic. They didn't make it 2 days before everyone realized something was wrong with him. Then we made the call, and here we are. Speaking of which, I gotta figure out where this body needs to get dumped. Why don't you get going?
Got a reason to be bothering me. I just had to shoot up a synth body snatcher over here.
He was a synth?
Yeah, unbelievable, huh? Sammy was fine a few days ago, and then bam! He's acting funny, gives up cigarettes, the booze, stops cheating on his wife. I mean, the man wasn't a saint, but he was who he was, you know. The Institute ain't got no right to replace him with a synth double. Look, we gotta clean up here. You keep close to you and yours, all right?
The Institute and their synths. Not so scary now, huh?
Peace, sister.
Hey,
Uh,
was that you
thanks,
stumbling out of the
I
third
guess.
rail last night? You know it. I was having a few too many when a couple of old friends decided that now was a good time to call in some debts.
Oh, no. Did it get rough? Back off, Civil.
No.
What's your
Or that
problem?
maybe.
Hey there. Can't talk while I'm on duty. Roger that.
Looks like we got another freak just won't fit anywhere else.
Fred, are you going to hang out in the lobby all day again? Or are you actually going to go down and do some work?
Being available to the customers is work. It's not all about cooking chems, Claire.
It's not all about sampling those chems either. Maybe if you stopped using, you could focus.
What? Where's the fun in cooking it if you ain't using it?
My mistake.
I'm listening. Hey there.
Oh man, someone new! You need some Jet, man? Homebrewed, reasonable prices?
What's Jet?
You don't know? It's the best. It just hypercharges everything. Like you got the speed of 10 men in one inhaler.
What other kinds of chems do you have?
Well, you got your medicinal shit, Rad-X and Rad-Away for radiation sickness. Hey, do you think that's why they call it Rad-X? That's far out. Mentats are for the sciencey types, you know, eggheads looking for a boost to solve big problems. Buff-outs for the muscle men. Fuck, just try it all is what I say.
Don't need anything today.
I'm always here if you need me.
Hey,
Hey,
No one messes with good neighbor.
You call that a gun?
I sure do.
Out of my way, wastelander.
Up yours.
Don't be shy now. Chances are we have whatever you're looking for.
That's promising. Daisy.
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle a friendly face, I say. So you need some supplies?
What's it like, you know, being a ghoul?
Well, it's a lot worse when people always ask you about it all the time. But I guess I can't blame them. On the upside, I look pretty good for being over 220 years old. Now, were you buying anything?
Wait, you're 220 years old.
Okay. It's more like 270 years. But don't go blabbing that to everyone. Being a ghoul means you live a long time. You stop counting birthdays. Do you know what it's like being that old?
What's it like?
It's like being in a time warp sometimes. Hundreds of years between you and the 20-somethings running around here. Not that you'd know what that's like, would you?
Actually, I do.
Well, now you're just making fun of me. If you were as old as I was, you would have been around since before the war. So let's hear it. Come on. Tell me what the world was like before the war if you're so ancient. You don't look so good. And that's coming from me.
The world before was nothing but petty governments going to war, dragging us into it, and shooting whoever refused to clean up the mess.
You know, I had a husband that was killed in the war with the Reds. They didn't even tell me where he died. Classified information and all that. Well, you're either the most well-preserved ghoul I've ever seen, or you're the second best bullshitter and good neighbor. Ah!
So, what do you remember about the past?
Oh, sweetie, I was an angry young woman back then. Thought the world was sick and wouldn't give me my due. Then it all ended, and well, I ended in a way, becoming a ghoul. Maybe when you get to be my age, everything starts to look like fate. Anyway, I like your story better, whether or not it's true.
It's the truth. All of it.
You know, if you haven't already, you should check out the Hotel Rexford. There's another pre-war ghoul hanging around there. Well, we should get back to business. What are you picking up?
What kind of things do you sell?
Oh, a bit of everything. Canned beans to cans. I try to take every weird bit of junk the caravans are willing to trade. So chances are you'll find something to your liking here. Ready to take a look?
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human. You get those lumbering brutes out of there, I'll pay you 200 caps.
Anything more you can tell me about the library?
A lot of those pre-war buildings have automated security. Robots, turrets, that kind of thing. Lot of computers, too. Hope you take the job. You might not believe this, but I was a shy child. Books were like my best friends growing up.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Hello?
Cash or trade? Let's get started.
What do you sell?
If you weren't Brotherhood, you're nothing.
Are you serious?
Hey there. You're new around Good Neighbor from now.
Hey, Fred. Fred.
It's my favorite person. Got some premium shit here.
You have any work?
Yeah, actually, you might be perfect. You know the Gunners, right? The high-end mercenaries? Well, a few of them were talking about scavenging around that old hallucinogen building. I mean, just think about that name. There's gotta be some shit there that's out of this world. You get me something, I pay you 200 caps.
You said gunners are out there?
The blackest-hearted mercs around, friend. Well-armed, organized. So, you know, make sure they don't catch you.
Anything more you can tell me about hallucinogen?
Like I said, that name's killer. They probably made all kinds of chemicals worth grabbing. The Gunners were willing to send a team in there, and those guys don't go after lame marks.
All right, Fred. We have a deal.
You're the best. The absolute best.
I just clean up around here.
Get on with it then. Hey,
What? No, it can't. It's you! From Sanctuary Hills, right?
wait, are you from Vault-Tec?
I am Vault-Tec. 20 years of loyal service, and now look at me. I wasn't on the list. But you, look at you. 200 years, and you're still perfect. How? How's that possible?
You don't know? They didn't tell you?
Tell me what? What is it? How did you get through these last 200 years untouched?
The Vault had these pods that froze us in place. I only thawed out recently.
What? Vault-Tec never told me that. Unbelievable. Well, I had to get to the future the hard way. Living through the filth, the decay, and the bloodshed. Look at me. I'm a ghoul. A freak.
Are there any other ghouls out there? From before?
You mean Crazy Kent and Nothing Bothers Me Daisy? Yeah, there's a couple of us. But no one from the neighborhood. No one from Vault-Tec. They just left me there.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know this would happen.
You know, you're the only other person I met from before. Oh God. I've been so alone here. No Commonwealth settlement. Once a ghoul with 200 years of Vault-Tec sales experience.
Where else could you go?
Diamond City bigots don't allow ghouls inside. It's just here or back at Sanctuary, talking to that crazy robot of yours.
Hey, you know you could head back to Sanctuary. I'll come visit. I promise.
Really? You will? Okay, I'll head over there right now. You promise you'll come visit, right? I'll see you there.
Hey.
Look at you. 2 centuries, and your skin's as smooth as a baby.
Glad someone noticed. Hey.
You're going to come visit, right?
Military business only.
Why is that? Hi.
I don't have time for you right now.
Sorry to bother you then. Thanks for your help. Let's just get this over with. No.
Out of my way, Wastelander.
Search the area. Nice try. Hey there.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Do you always point a gun at everyone you meet?
I'm afraid I do these days. If we lose any more of our crops, we'll be done for. Now you'd best get yourself on down the road. We've got nothing for you.
If I told you I'm with the Minutemen, would you still want to shoot me?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you fellas still existed. We sent word with one of them passing traders. But honestly, I never expected anything to come of it. Most people don't put much stock in the Minutemen these days. After Quincy. Bad business, that.
We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
Will you be willing to join the Minutemen once I've dealt with those raiders?
We'll certainly give it a good long think. People have gotten used to not being able to count on you folks. That's not going to change overnight.
Hey there.
You hear about that farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
I suppose so. How are you doing?
Nice day. Where are we headed?
I'm not sure. Any words of wisdom?
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
No problem.
Hearing shit. Lou, we're not alone here. Hey,
I'll take care of him.
You're here.
You can still run.
Get him.
I'll be doing spirit service.
Dead as can be. You and me, we're going another damn round. Pleasure was all mine. Sweet. All right, thanks. Yep. You want to try for round 2? Let's go. Let's get this over with.
Bring it!
Goodbye. Damn it. Get him.
Kill!
Suits me fine. Excellent. Bingo. Suits me fine.
Huh. Certainly seen better days, hasn't it?
I suppose so.
So long as you're carrying it.
Sounds fair. Come to Mama. Hell yeah.
Follow me, boy.
Okay, let's get started.
Spread out! Find it!
Sick 'em!
Get him.
Rip 'em to shreds!
Really want this to be the last mug you see?
Get 'em, boy. Kill!
Couldn't take long.
No. Yes.
They're in our hands anyway.
Yeah,
Hey, toss
pretty
anything
much.
You can't haul my way.
It'll be my pleasure. And I'll just take this. Mine now. Hell yeah. Nice.
Hey, boy.
Whatever. Nice. Sweet. Mine now. Excellent.
Hey. Sun goes down, crazies come out.
I've got your back. Don't worry. Come to Mama.
Oh, someone should make use of it.
Yes? Hey, boy.
Okay, I'll be here then.
Uh-huh.
You really do have a talent for finding trouble, don't you?
It usually finds me.
Hey, I'm not one to judge. Honestly, it's just nice to not be doing it alone for a change. In my line of work, things tend to get pretty hairy. I've been shot at, poisoned, nearly executed. Heck, until recently they called the lockup in Diamond City the Piper Suite. Anything for a story, I suppose.
Someone poisoned you?
You kidding me? I barely had the paper going before I got poisoned. First time, I just published an article about this cartel of caravans that had been driving up food prices in the city. Article went over well, even got a boycott of their goods started in town, so I figured I'd pop over to the Dugout Inn for a victory drink. I'd already taken a swig by the time I realized something was wrong. Vadim, he wasn't at the bar. The beer tasted off, even more so than usual. And I started feeling real woozy. I don't know what he slipped me, but I knew I had to get it out. I'm looking around for something, and there it is, the still, and I just start chugging moonshine. Honestly, I'm still not totally convinced it was better than just dying from the poison, but it worked. Blech. And while I was passed out on the floor, security managed to grab the bartender. He eventually ratted out his bosses, and they all got to share some time in the pen.
You've led an exciting life.
Sure have. But honestly, now that I'm out here with you, I feel like I'm just getting started. Getting in trouble is what folks like us do. I mean, you and I are out here putting ourselves at risk so people in the Commonwealth can have a chance at a better life. Not for praise or reward or glory, but because it's right. I just wanted to let you know I'm real happy to be along for the ride.
I wouldn't want it any other way. I like having you close.
All the better to watch each other's backs. So, you want to get out of here?
You're lucky I have a soft spot for dumb animals.
Hey, how's it going?
I'm fine.
You came to visit. I almost thought you wouldn't.
Why? Hey, now that you're back here in Sanctuary, how would you like a job?
A job? For me? Really?
Yeah, I think your sales experience can be a great asset.
You do? Well, that's great. I won't let you down.
Hey there.
You know what? Since we talked, I'm feeling swell. Look at the two of us here in Sanctuary. Prepared for the future.
That's good to know.
Doc.
Me.
Hey. I can rest easy knowing that Wolfgang is rotten in hell. Thank you. Do you need anything?
Sure. Let's take a look.
All salvage.
That's in better shape than I expected.
What were you
Well,
expecting?
Ain't that a blast from the past?
Hey, yeah?
How you doing, buddy? Hey.
Every scumbag in the Commonwealth's gonna know our names.
Yeah. Good dog. Oh, great. Like I don't have enough problems. Huzzah! Glad that's over. You staying out of trouble? Hell yeah. Uh-huh.
Not doing them much good at this point.
That's right. Really? Is
Sure
that
don't make
all?
'em like they used to.
Hey,
Not really, no. Hey there.
I like my pistols like I like
You
my
building
company.
a collection or
High
something?
caliber.
What do you mean?
Talking about you. Blue.
Are you hitting on me?
Hey, who's there? Huh? Hearing shit. Oh, hell no!
I see you!
Peekaboo!
You're alive. Who troubles me?
Not that it's an option.
Mine now. Hey, boy.
Nothing there. What do you think? I don't know. Jumping shit. Nothing.
Is that the best you can do? Bingo.
It won't be bothering anybody now.
No, not even a little bit.
Think you can hide?
There's a good dog.
Should've just run.
Excellent. Come to Mama.
I've done this hundreds of times. Different. Oh, it's on!
Good riddance to that scum. Pleasure was all mine.
Whoa, shut the fuck up a second. I hear something.
Nice.
What the hell was that?
And I'll just take this. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Yes.
Underestimate us again.
Sweet.
Someone's coming.
Are you sure? Well, this will be an interesting challenge.
Rip them to shreds!
Blue, we're not alone here.
I'm aware of that, yes.
They're onto us. Kill them!
And I'll just take this.
You sure know your way around a bobby pin.
I sure do.
They didn't want it open. They should have bought a better lock, huh?
Going to waste
Playing
otherwise.
games with me.
Absolutely.
Didn't want it going to waste, man. Now, would we?
I guess.
Real bad move.
They're here somewhere. All right.
Not feeling great at the moment. And I'll just take this. Hey, got a sec? If you want. Dead as can be.
Walk away from.
I really don't care. Yes.
We're gonna have a lot more limbs and a lot less hair if we stick around here too much longer.
I guess you have a point.
Once you're hounding for a green suntan, I suggest we get a move on.
Yes, of
Well,
course.
If anyone could figure out a good use for it.
Don't worry about it.
No accounting for taste.
Not really your business. Mine now.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
Possibly.
Well, there's a classic.
Yes.
Who's there?
Hell no!
Dog meat. Hey, boy. That's it. Excellent. Follow me, boy. Mine now. Nice. Yes. Come to Mama.
Oh, I know you're here. I'll find you.
What have you been up to?
Hey, you still there? Can't see a damn thing.
Is it that bad? Hell yeah. Sweet. And I'll just take this. Nice. Hell yeah. Bingo.
Don't drink any of that without a dose of Rad-X first.
Is it that bad?
After this, what say we find a place with a nice fire? Throw these clothes in.
I hope that you're kidding.
I could barely see a thing.
And what do you suggest?
Time's up, bitch.
Something out there.
Let's go.
I'm glad that's over with.
Sweet.
Absolutely.
Anything useful?
Possibly. Hell yeah. Let's just get this over with.
Kill!
Let's get out of here.
Getting along.
Bingo.
What's that for?
I'm not comfortable being watched so closely. Any words of wisdom?
The detective's life isn't an easy one, but it rarely lacks for excitement.
Can't imagine. We'll all be better off without you around. Nice.
Ooh, come on. Let me carry something before you cripple yourself.
Yeah, all right.
Anything I can lug for you?
You really have to ask? Psst. Hey, Nick.
There's a lot of people out here could use a hand.
Uh-huh.
You got a thing for antiques, huh?
I guess you could say that.
Expected.
It's nothing special. Bingo. Mine now. Nice.
This way, pal.
Main assembly line.
Got it.
Quick work of that.
If you say so.
Unidentified intruder detected. Beginning
Sure
search.
knew how to build something with style.
Absolutely. And I'll just take this. That's right. Bring it on. Looks like it. Excellent.
You're in for it now.
Come to mama. Hell yeah. Is that the best you can do?
I'll give you that.
Why do you ask? Let's get out of here. Hey,
Wonder if I was made in a place like this.
no idea.
Well, there's a classic.
Sure don't make them like they used to.
Huh. Yes. Sweet. Hell yeah.
Not enough folks value keeping the old CPU sharp anymore.
If you say so.
Wish I'd brought something to peruse myself.
Why is that? And I'll just take this. let's do this.
I don't think we're alone.
Hey, something's out there.
What is it?
Good.
Thanks, I guess. Well, it's over.
They're gone for good.
That's that. Bingo. Bingo. How you doing, buddy? Good dog.
You find those raiders?
They're history. Now what do you say about joining the Minutemen? Helping others when they need it.
You helped us. So, it'd be pretty ungrateful of us to turn our backs on other folks. If we want things to get better, we've got to start helping each other. So, we're in. You can count on us if you need help down the line. Thanks again, friend.
Excuse me. You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. Not much use yet, but once we have more allied settlements, you'll have help whenever you need it. I don't think I ever told you what happened to the Minutemen. How I ended up as the last one.
Are you really the last Minuteman?
Maybe not literally. There must be a lot of former Minutemen out there who gave it up in disgust after the Quincy massacre. But we were the last active group of Minutemen. And now, well, it's just me.
What was the Quincy massacre?
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs on us and the folks in Quincy. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord.
As long as you don't give up, the Minutemen will survive.
I'm not about to give up, but I can't protect the Commonwealth all by myself. Hell, I could barely protect these people. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Why can't you lead the Minutemen?
That's not who I am. I can get my men through a firefight. I can defend a perimeter against all odds. But that's not going to be enough to bring the Minutemen back from the brink. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
With you at the helm, the Minutemen could be a big damn deal.
I've already followed you through hell and high water, and I'd like to think I have more sense than most.
What makes you think I can do this?
You saved us in Concord. There wasn't anything in it for you. You had your own problems to deal with, but you did it anyway. That kind of selflessness has been in mighty short supply around here for quite a while.
Okay. I'll do it.
Finally. Something going the Commonwealth's way.
It's gonna be a lot of responsibility, but I know you'll make this place better.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start for the Minutemen, and the Commonwealth too. Don't worry, I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
Why are you calling me General?
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of General. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman is, there's no one to argue with me when I say you're the new General. Now it's your job to make it more than an empty title. I'll let you know if I hear of any settlements that need our help. In the meantime, make sure to offer help to anyone that needs it. That can only help our cause. Anything else?
How are you feeling?
I'm glad to have the chance to return the favor. After all the help you gave me. Just let me know if there's anything else you need.
No, nothing.
Okay.
Hey, you, got a sec?
Hey, Valentine.
Any chance you got a second now?
Of course, Nick. What's up?
I wouldn't normally bother you with this sort of thing, but, well, I know I can trust you at this point. For as long as I can remember, I've been getting these, flashes. Memories of places I've never been. Things I've never seen. Memories of Nicks. They're not bad, they're just this inescapable reminder that I'm not the person I think I am. That I'm not a person at all. I'm just a machine, pretending to be human.
You think, you feel. You're more than pretending, Nick.
Nice of you to say, but your kind don't usually have to deal with someone else's whole life, trapped inside their skulls. Don't get me wrong, I know I'm in Nick's debt. These memories, they've kept me alive. Nick was a hell of a cop. A guy with good instincts and a good heart. I always counted myself lucky they didn't load me up with some ex-con, or whatever type might volunteer to let folks tinker with their gray matter. But it's thanks to Nick that I pass for human. Why I get to live cushy in Diamond City, and every other synth is shot on sight. I know I got it good, but my entire life I owe to Nick. Everything that makes me who I am. My judgment, my speech, hell, even my name. They're his. And I can't do a damn thing about it, because without them, I'm nothing. A shell. All I want is a life where I have something I can call my own.
Is there any way we could separate you and Nick?
Don't think I haven't tried. Lost near a month of my life last time I mustered up the courage to let someone play brain surgeon on me. No. This is how it's gonna be. Living with another man's name, another man's life.
You've already built a life for yourself, Nick. You got the agency, a home, friends.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, I'm just gonna need some time to think on this. I appreciate you hearing me out. You're a real good friend. Thanks. You know, there is this chunk of Nick Valentine
How are you
history
doing?
I've been
Never
hoping to
thought
put
a
a bow
reporter could
on for a
consider
while
themselves a
now.
success
I
until
could
someone
use a
threatened their
hand if
life.
you're willing to take a
Me?
crack at it.
I'm very successful.
What kind of history are we talking here?
Well, this one's straight out of the archives. Once upon a time, in the land of Boston, there lived a king of organized crime, Eddie Winter. He was a bad man who did a lot of bad things, hurt a lot of innocent people. But he knew the end was coming, so he sealed himself inside a personal shelter, located underneath a sub shop he used as a headquarters.
Eddie Winter was from my time. Real scumbag.
The story gets even more twisted. The arrogant bastard wanted a cheap death, live forever, so he could come out of that shelter someday into this brave new world. Sound familiar? Only Eddie didn't want to be a frozen banana. No cryo sleep for him, no. He invested his money in some sick, crazy radiation experiment.
You don't mean to tell me he used that radiation to...
That's right. Eddie Winter went and turned himself into a ghoul, 200 years before it was fashionable. Hell, he was probably the first one. And I'm convinced that he's still locked inside that shelter. Safe and sound. Ready to come out and begin his evil reign all over again. I'm gonna find him and kill him, so that never happens. You in?
I don't get it, Nick. Why kill Eddie Winter, even if he is still alive? This sounds like some kind of vendetta.
I've got memories of a girl. My girl. They're not really my memories, I know that. They're Nick's. But the girl, she was real. She was beautiful and innocent. And Winter killed her. Now he's got to pay the price. So, knowing that, are you in?
All right, Nick. Let's get the bad guy.
Good. Now, I know where Winter's vault is, but the door is sealed with a complex numerical code. Lucky for us, Winter's arrogance knew no bounds. Back in the day, he recorded 10 holotapes, incriminating different criminal associates. On each one, he hit a single number. We find all of those holotapes, we get all the numbers. We get all the numbers, we get the code. And then we get Winter. I've been putting together a file on this one for a while now. There's a pair of holotapes in here worth listening to, including one of Winter's that I managed to snatch from the Cambridge Police evidence lockup before getting swarmed by ferals. On my way out the door, I spotted an active evidence terminal. I'll bet my hat that terminal is the key to finding the rest of the tapes. Probably worth revisiting any police departments you may have stumbled across in your travels as well.
Thanks for your help.
Huh?
Hmm?
Nothing I hate more than raider scumbags. If you run into any, put a few down for me.
This place is really coming together, huh? I can't take all the credit.
I'm glad I was able to help.